Blood Bowl's game design is centered heavily on risk management. On your turn, you'll always want to do the least risky things first, because just one failure means your turn is over and the enemy gutter runner is already scoring. By this logic, the best teams in the game are the ones which can minimize how risky the risky actions are, and yeah, this is not that. At all. Hope you enjoy seeing the turnover screen, because 90% of your turn is going to end like that. Welcome to a Fumbled Guide to Blood Bowl. The Chaos Chosen are the teams which look at Blood Bowl's core design values and decide to spit in the face of all the fancy risk management bullshit to opt for a bash playstyle so simple that even those with negative intelligence modifier can use them effectively. Too bad an effective Chaos team doesn't actually win games as much as they win the most casualties caused award that doesn't exist. If you decide to pick up a Chaos team, there's one thing you need to know going in right away. You will lose games. A lot. Chaos teams lack any and all ball handling skills. In fact, they lack pretty much every skill that any good team needs. Nobody on their team starts with block, dodge, tackle, nothing. The only skill they have that isn't on their big guys are linemen having horns. Don't get me wrong, horns are pretty cool. Blitzing with a +1 to strength means you don't need any assist to sack the average quarterback's sack, and if you have the ball, you don't need any help to simply blitz push away enemies marking you and run into the end zone, since you don't actually need a running start to get the extra oomph. However, since nobody starts with a block skill, even 2 dice blocks have a considerably higher chance of either wasting a reroll or having your player eat dirt for lunch. Now that we've just shot all over it, what are the good traits of Chaos teams? Firstly, they have high strength on average. 4 strength for blockers and every lineman having horns means you can punch pretty consistently even with the added risk. But the main draw towards playing Chaos teams is when their players level up. Okay, yeah, obviously every player on a Chaos team should get block as their first skill. Yawn, boring, I know. But every level up after that, you have more options than Kowalski. Every player on your team has strength, mutation, primary skill access, in addition to general skill access on all non-big guys. Basically, your linemen can serve with your blitzers, they can be ball carriers, they can be ball stackers, they can be built for stone cold murder. If you stick with a Chaos team in a league for long enough, you can build something truly worthy of Chaos gods. Chaos teams have a choice of getting one of 3 different big guys once you get enough dough. Your choices are the Troll for cheap trolling, the Ogre for versatility, or a Minotaur for maximum horny. No matter which big guy you get, you'll always want at least 3 rerolls and all 4 Chaos Warriors first. No skills means no rerolls come free, so you will burn through team rerolls extremely quickly. In fact, in some situations you might be better off accepting failure and tanking the turnover just to preserve those rerolls. One more thing that really needs to be said about Chaos teams is that they are the worst noob trap in history. Many new players like myself when I first started out got baited into making a Chaos team because it looks cool and there are very few skills to learn the rules of. But if you are a new player and Chaos is the first team you picked, I'm telling you now that in a year you'll be telling your friends, I used to play Blood Bowl. Just pick up a human team. Or maybe orcs if you're that dedicated to Bash. They'll teach you the fundamentals 9001% better, and you'll actually stand a fair chance against those redneck wood elves.